Before I start the video, watch this from Nash Daily.
This time, I want to become fit, but not physically, spiritually. Every month, I am going to learn about one religion. I am going to read the holy books, speak to religious leaders, and even visit their holiest place. And then I'm going to share with you the beautiful things I learned from that religion every month. To be clear, I am not changing my religion. I am happy to be a Muslim. But I believe there is beauty in every religion. That's why I want to explore Buddhism, Hinduism, Atheism, Christianity, Judaism, and even my own religion, Islam. 90% of the world believes in at least one.
Every year, millions of us set New Year's goals. Lose weight, make more money, spend more time with family. But by February, these goals feel distant, almost impossible. Why do we fail? Because most goal setting is surface level. What if the secret to achieving your goals wasn't in the latest productivity hack, but hidden in lessons from some of humanity's oldest wisdom traditions? Stay with me, and I'll show you how 6 different worldviews transformed my approach to 2025. And how they can change your life too. I recently came across Nash Daily's extraordinary challenge, living the values of 6 belief systems: Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Atheism, and Buddhism. It wasn't just about understanding their teachings, it was about experiencing their practical wisdom. That got me thinking, could these ancient principles guide my modern day goals? So I took a leap of faith, pun intended, and applied their lessons to my 2025 planning. Here's what I discovered. These principles aren't just spiritual, they're actually life strategies. And guess what? Many are already being taught in the world's top business schools, military programs, and leadership training. Chapter 1: The Shift from Goals to Principles. Before we explore the teachings from different faiths, let's address a critical shift: the choice between setting goals and choosing principles. Why should we prioritize principles over specific goals? Because goals are often outcome driven. They are tied to fleeting achievements, while principles serve as our inner compass. Think of life as a journey filled with twists and turns. We can plan our destination, but the path may change unexpectedly. When we ground ourselves in principles, values like discipline, love, and curiosity, we build a sturdy foundation that supports us through life's unpredictability. Principles empower us to adapt, making us resilient in the face of challenges. Instead of feeling defeated when a goal falls through, we can realign our actions with our core values. This shift not only fosters long-term success, but also cultivates a deeper sense of fulfillment. As we explore lessons from various religions, keep this idea in mind. It's not just about reaching a destination, it's about strengthening our core to navigate whatever life throws our way. Chapter 2: The Teachings of Buddhism, the Path to Inner Peace. Let's begin with Buddhism, a philosophy that teaches us how to master the inner self. In his video, Nas explored the Four Noble Truths. Life is marked by suffering. Suffering arises from desire. Suffering can cease, and the path to that cessation is the Eightfold Path. What does this mean in practical terms? Suffering, they say, is universal, whether it's a missed deadline or a broken relationship. Understanding this shared human condition can liberate us from the blame and bitterness. The key takeaway? Happiness doesn't come from more, it comes from less. Less craving, less noise, less attachment to outcomes. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack up a mountain. Buddhism teaches us to let go of unnecessary baggage so you can climb freely. For 2025, I am embracing mindfulness, carving out quiet moments to reflect, breathe, and focus on the present moment. Chapter 3: The Teachings of Islam, the Power of Discipline and Equality. Discipline is the backbone of Islam. 5 prayers a day, fasting during Ramadan. This is what defines discipline in Islam. It's not just about faith, it's about building habits that shape our character. Then there's the lesson of equality. At Mecca, millions stand shoulder to shoulder, dressed alike, erasing all notions of status. For 2025, I've committed to be disciplined, but more importantly, I'll treat everyone, from colleagues to strangers, with the same respect. Chapter 4: The Teachings of Christianity. Love and forgiveness are at the heart of Christianity. Think about it. How much mental energy do we waste on grudges or self-criticism? Forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook. It's about freeing yourself. For 2025, I'll prioritize self-compassion and decluttering my mental space by letting go of toxic relationships or past failures. Chapter 5: The Teachings of Judaism, the Strength of Community and Dialogue. In Judaism, Shabbat dinners are a symbol of connection. Then there is the Talmudic tradition of respectful debate. What we learn is not about winning an argument, it's about growing through the dialogue. For me, this means building a support network and seeking out constructive criticism in 2025. Chapter 6: The Teachings of Hinduism, Dharma and Ahimsa. Hinduism taught me 2 game-changing principles: Dharma, your unique purpose, and Ahimsa, or non-violence. Living your Dharma means aligning your strengths and passions with your actions. Ahimsa, meanwhile, isn't just about physical non-violence. It's about kindness in thought. For 2025, I'll align my goals with what I truly care about, rather than what's trendy. Chapter 7: Atheism, Curiosity and Courage. Atheism challenges us to question everything, but the idea is not to tear down beliefs. The idea is to find what's true for ourselves. It's about intellectual courage. This year, I am committing to asking tough questions, learning without bias, and staying open to change. Chapter 8: The Core Message and Strategy. So, here's the breakthrough. Most of us set goals that are outcome driven. Lose 10 kilos, earn a promotion, travel more. But what if we went a layer deeper? Outcomes are fleeting, but principles are timeless. By building a foundation on discipline, love, mindfulness, and curiosity, success becomes inevitable. As humans, we've done a fantastic job identifying these principles through our religious texts. These teachings weren't just meant for temples or churches. They've shaped business schools, military academies, and boardrooms. Why? Because they work. Principles like resilience, discipline, and compassion stands the test of time. It's time to reclaim this wisdom, not through dogma or blind faith, but as a toolkit for modern life. First, principles of goal setting. Here's my approach. Instead of focusing on specific outcomes, I built my 2025 goals on principles: the discipline from Islam, love and forgiveness from Christianity, community from Judaism, purpose from Hinduism, mindfulness from Buddhism, and curiosity from Atheism. These principles guide my actions and results will naturally flow. As you map out for 2025, don't just write down goals, write down principles. Success isn't about achieving a milestone, it's about who you become in the process. The world's greatest wisdom isn't locked in textbooks, it's been here all along, waiting for you to apply it. Which principles resonated with you most? Drop it in the comments below. Let's grow together. And remember, success starts from within. Subscribe for more insights blending ancient truth with modern strategies. Like, share, and let's make 2025 extraordinary.